have in the Cyber Hall Brian Becker. He is the CEO of Base Hologram. That is the company actually behind the tour. Wondering how much the tickets are? Let's ask them. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us in the Cyber Hall. Let's start with the ticket prices. What are the tickets going for?
These tickets are priced between $50 and $75. I think we're really a great value for the type of production that we're going to put on stage.
You've heard some of the complaints, I'm sure, and you have the blessing of the family to do this. Do you understand why I think it's a hard one for people to process, especially true fans who are still trying to look back at her life and all the tragedy that came through her?
Oh, of course. And I think that the most important thing for us to do is to work with the family. Pat Houston has been side by side with us every step of the way. She was at the filming. She approved the director, who is Fatima Robinson, one of the leading director and choreographers now. She approved the narrative. She approved everything. And this is it's a celebration of Whitney Houston. It shouldn't be viewed as, we're taking Whitney and putting her on stage. This is a fully produced show with technology as the ability to celebrate her legacy. But working with the
Joe, let me ask you, couldn't you celebrate her legacy, maybe have some featured artists and they sing her music with a beautiful orchestra or something like that, rather than using this image of her? I'm just curious.
Well, I don't think that is I think that's a good way to do it, but I don't think it's the only way to do it. I mean, look, we have films such as Ray and Bohemian Rhapsody. We have shows on the theater such as Beautiful. Artists are different than most people, because whereas most of us try to leave a legacy of friends and family and charitable giving and things such as that, artists have the ability, in addition to that, to leave their art. And art lasts for decades or for hundreds of years, and it gets reinterpreted and it gets revised and it gets put together in different ways. And I think that's what this is.
All right. Well, Brian, thank you very much for coming on to talk about it. It'll be fascinating to see what happens in January. That's when this tour kicks off. Thank you. Let me get some opinions here. Stand up. Come on. Would you go to see the show? What's your name? Come on, stand up. Would you go see the show?
Rosa. My name is Rosa. I would go see it. I mean, I understand what they're saying, a sensitive topic, but I mean, I loved her music and I miss her and I loved her. So yeah, I think I would go.
Let me ask you, thank you so much, Rosa. The ticket price, $75. You said that's the thing. I'm like, $75, it's not the real thing. Come on. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
David.
David, so you think it's the price tag on the ticket that's bugging?
It must be free.
Because it's not her.
It's something new. You need to sell those.
No, it's an interesting topic. We'll see what happens in January when, come on, you want to get in here? What are your thoughts?
Carolyn, I loved Whitney Houston, and the opportunity to be able to see her again, it would be great for me. I'm a person that believes that, yes, let her rest in peace. But yes, if I could see her again doing what she did, I would love
her gift. It was her gift she gave us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joe, by the way, for joining us as well.